When negotiating a non-compete agreement, what are alternatives besides yes or no? In other words, let's say there is an employer who wants a non-compete agreement signed by an employee, and the employee says, I don't want to sign that. Or maybe it's a contractor. Or maybe the employee or contractor already signed it and is now trying to figure out, can I get out of this? A lot of times people think, well, you can either sign it or not. But what are alternatives to that? One common proposal that I've seen is where there will be a non-compete period. Let's say it's 2 years. But the employee will be compensated for the business at a certain rate each month that that business wants to keep that non-compete period. So for example, the agreement might say, if the business fires the employee or the employee quits, for every month the business wants to enforce the non-compete agreement up to 2 years, the business will pay 80% of the employee's prior wage to the employee. What I like about this approach is the business has the option to protect its legitimate interests and keep the employee from competing, but it also is paying the employee something significant for that. And to the extent the business doesn't actually need the non-compete to be enforced, it can stop making payments and the employee can then go out and compete and get a job in that industry or in that space. So that's one example. Another example I've seen is where instead of agreeing to a non-compete agreement that says the employee can't compete in an area, the parties instead agree to a non-solicitation agreement. Here's what that is. A non-solicitation agreement says the employee will not solicit customers, prospects, or employees of the employer. So the employee can leave and go compete, but won't interfere with the relationships that drive revenue for the employer. So for example, the employee might go out and start a competitive business, but will not solicit any of the prospects that the employee had a relationship with, or the customers, or the prior employees of the employer for a period of time, maybe 2 years, for example. In most states, if not all, non-solicitation agreements are enforceable. In many states, non-competes are banned or significantly limited. So whether a non-compete is even enforceable in your state is an issue of state law. All right, well, thank you for joining me here today. If you would like more information on me, you can find it at aaronhall.com. If you would like to follow us on other platforms, just search for Aaron Hall Attorney on the various other social media platforms. And if you have other questions, I'd be happy to see about answering them in future YouTube live videos. Feel free to add them in the comments below. It was great talking with you today. I hope this was helpful, and let's stay in touch. You can sign up at aaronhall.com/free if you would like to receive those exclusive training videos for people who are trying to avoid common problems in small businesses. Have a great day.